Despite a record 137 million voters turning out to elect President Trump in 2016, the African-American voter turnout was its lowest in 20 years.
Political reporter Annalise Nielsen has been speaking to black voters in Wisconsin who are making sure they have their voices heard this election.
Election day's a long way off, but these volunteers aren't wasting any time. They're studying up on the big issues so they can get out and talk to black voters in Milwaukee.
Oh, we're going to get out and vote. Because we're hitting doors to door to door. We leave no one behind. We're going to get out and we're going to hit those doors.
In Wisconsin, turnout among African-American voters dropped about 19%, more than 4 times the national decline.
Let's vote for the future!
Hillary Clinton certainly had a case to make with the African-American community, including defending Bill Clinton's 3 strikes law.
A lot of people didn't really care too much about her, and then her husband did a lot of things that African Americans didn't stand for.
The 94 crime bill happened 25 years ago, but it's still something that we see the effects of on a daily basis.
In response to the 2016 results, Angela Lang founded Black Leaders Organising Communities, or BLOC.
I think a lot of times people just neglect whole communities and whole zip codes. People just think that we're not active, we're not involved, we're not engaged, so why waste time even talking to us?
This zip code, 53206, has the highest incarceration rate in the country and a homicide rate of 250 per 100,000. That means many candidates and their volunteers aren't door knocking in the area.
But there are some deep-seated issues impacting African-American voters in Wisconsin, including purges of the electoral roll that deregisters voters. It's ostensibly to stop voter fraud, but disproportionately affects African Americans.
We're a middle-class family. I can go get an ID. If I lose it, it's no big deal to pay $25 or whatever it costs to go get a new one. But for people that are already don't have transportation, they're already, in a disproportionate place, and we've seen people that have gone to the polls and they say you're not on the list.
Lisa Miller and her daughter Jazz don't always vote for the same party, but they were both shocked by the last election result.
We underestimated the ability to even have low turnout. I don't think we thought about low turnout. Everyone I talked to was like, Trump's never going to get it. He's crazy. He's not getting in. We almost thought it was a shoo-in.
Enough that Lisa simply forgot to go.
I really didn't think I had to. And I was extremely busy. It wasn't intentional, but I really thought we had it in the bag.
A mistake no pollster can count on African-American voters making again this time around. Annalise Nielsen, Sky News in Wisconsin.